Hello. Gender reveal balloons are really popular and getting more so. But the one thing that I've sort of noticed is that, generally speaking, if you've just got a gender reveal on a ribbon or something like that, once you've burst it, that's it, it's gone. And so I'd like to give you an idea for a gender reveal balloon that then becomes a decoration that can stay there for the remainder of the event or gathering that you've planned. So we're going to need a selection of different sizes of balloons. We've got Sempertex Pastel Matte in 12-inch and 5-inch. We've got the Moon and Sun printed Pastel Matte in 12-inch. I've got some Pastel Matte 260s, a 660 Lincoln, and obviously the 3-foot Sempertex question mark black balloon. We're going to put those together to create the stand for the decoration first. So the first thing you want to do is to use your 12-inch pastel mats and to create a double cluster base for the stand. So we've inflated these to about 10 inches, these to around 8. Cluster of 4, 2 clusters of 4 stacked together with the weight tied nice and securely into the base of the balloon so that it sits firmly on the floor. Into that we will use the 660 balloon and we'll decorate it however you like, really, with some 260s. So I've inflated this to approximately 30 inches, but the height of it will be entirely dependent on where it's got to go and how high you want it to be. So inflated the balloon there, tied some 260s around it to decorate, and I'm going to tie that into the base here, nice and securely. So just pull down on the neck of the 660, wrap it around a few times, and that should secure it quite well. So that'll sit nice and firmly on there. And then we need something on the top, so if I just put that down here for the moment. Onto the top here, we're going to repeat the design for the bottom, but smaller. So with 4 more 12-inch balloons inflated to around 7 inches on this occasion, and 4 5-inch balloons inflated to about 4 inches. Make your double cluster again, and then use the uninflated part and the tip of the balloon here to wrap this onto the top. So pull it tightly up through the middle, and wrap round and round and round to secure it, and then readjust your balloon so that it sits properly on the top there, which produces a nice firm base for the 3-footer to sit onto once we've got it inflated. Okay, so we'll put that to one side, and now we'll get on with the actual reveal part of it. So what we want to try and do is create a bouquet inside the 3-foot balloon, so that when that bursts, the bouquet is still there. So we have our 12-inch, and I've pre-prepared the ribbons for the bouquet, 5 of them knotted together, and then I've tied another knot at intervals at different lengths on each ribbon, approximately 15 centimetres, 6 inches apart, so that when we go, there's one knot on one ribbon there, another one there on the next ribbon, another one there, another one there, and we're going to tie these balloons where these knots are. So we've pre-marked the ribbon. Okay, so we'll firstly put the first balloon inside the neck of the 3-footer. It will help if you roll this neck back a little so that it's shorter. You'll find that makes it easier to work with going forward. So tuck it in there, pull that neck to one side, and then inflate the 3-foot balloon. Give yourself plenty of space so that you can insert these 5 12-inch balloons, but obviously you can top this up again later if any of it escapes. Now, the balloons for the bouquet need to be helium filled, otherwise they won't fly, and you can't see how big they are inside here. So manual inflation is entirely possible, but tricky to get them all the same size. So something like the premium smart sizer here, which will digitally inflate your balloons to the right size, is going to be very useful. Tuck that in there. Put the neck of the 12-inch balloon onto the smart sizer and then inflate it inside the balloon. Pull this, and then starting with the longest ribbon, tie the neck of the 12-inch onto the ribbon. Like so. Get the next one, push it into the neck there, and then inflate that one. Oops. Not quite. This can happen. I'm just going to let that down again, and then get it again. Make sure that the tricky thing is not hanging on to the neck of the balloon. So there we go, that's better. Pull it out, get the next longest ribbon, there, and tie it on. And repeat that with each of the 5 balloons until you've got them all inside the 3-footer. So that's all 5 inside, and then I'm going to deflate the 3-footer, let any last remaining air out. Because I want to add some confetti. And it's not wise to put the confetti in, or try and put the confetti in while there's air still in here, because it will literally just come straight back out at you. So pull the neck open, tuck the confetti inside, followed by the ribbons to the knot that we tied earlier at the base of the bouquet. So everything back inside there. In you go. There we are. Tuck it round so that it's out of the way, so that you can refill. And there's the knot at the base of the bouquet, just inside the neck of the big balloon. And then I'm going to refill the big balloon with air. Tie this off. pulling the ribbons through the knot. There we go. And then this can be attached to the top of the stand that we created at the beginning. And these ribbons are perfect for you to use to pull it nice and tightly down into the cluster. Wrap it around to secure. And there we go. So there is the decoration before the reveal, and this is the decoration after.